Hey, this is Kevin with Secureway, and I'm out at the range again today, and what I want to talk about today is the Sig P320 RX compact. So not only what I want to do today is just tell you a little bit about this one, but what I also want to do today is compare it to, and I'm going to compare it to the Glock 19. Maybe that's the right comparison. It's a little bit taller. In fact, I'll go ahead and tell you. It's about a half an inch or so higher than the Glock 19. If you see, I hold them up there together, and you can see down there at the bottom, we got a little bit more. I don't know how well you can see that, but so this one's a little bit taller. Now the Sig, the slide is actually just a little bit shorter, but when you account for the beaver tail here, the overall length of the gun is just a little bit longer. It has what Sig calls Romeo 1 reflex optic on it, an RMR. It's got serrations on both the front and the rear of the slide, so that's good. Help you pull it back a little easier at times, possibly. This one magazine capacity is 17 as compared with 15 on the Glock. It is striker fired, of course. Now one good thing about this RMR here is the way it's sitting so low is you can still actually use the sights, the iron sights, the night sights. You can still actually use those with the look through the RMR, look through the glass to use those. And it's got a real good feel to it, although I will say this particular one here with this grip, it's a little bit big for my hands, but they come in I believe 3 different sizes. You can put a smaller one on there. It's easy to do. It's just a matter of taking the trigger group out, trigger assembly, and dropping it in another frame. So it's real easy to do. The frame itself is not serialized. So according to the specs on the website, it's about 6.1 inches high, and I don't believe that includes the RMR, and it's about 7.1 long. Weighs about 25.5 ounces with an empty magazine. All right, so I got the Sig P320 loaded up with 17 plus 1. I'm gonna fire a few shots, kind of slow, just to see if I can hit worth anything with it, and then I'm gonna fire some kind of fast, just kind of mix it up a little bit. Now I'm going to do the same thing with the Glock. Got 15 plus 1 in it, this capacity. I'm going to fire a few kind of fast, a few of them a little slower to see if I can hit a little better. But anyway, kind of mix it up, do the same thing here. All right, well, let's go take a look. This was with the Sig. So you can see I got some good tight ones in there when I was kind of taking my time. Then I kind of pulled them off when I was getting a little bit more of a hurry. So overall, not too bad. I really like that dot. I really like that RMR. That is just so easy to sight with. And then over here to the Glock. So you can see there when I was taking my time, shooting kind of slow, you know, did pretty good. And then when I started rushing them and shooting a lot faster, yeah, they kind of started going all over the place. Just a couple of more things I wanted to point out. I did weigh it full because, I mean, what's the point of empty, right? And it's about 37 ounces, just a little over 37 ounces full with, you know, with 17 plus 1 of 115 grain. But one thing I need to mention on this RMR is the dot just comes on automatically. There's no grip or no button or anything like that that you have to squeeze to make it come on. It just comes on with movement. So take that into consideration. I'm gonna check the trigger pull right quick. All right, the Sig has roughly about a 6-pound trigger pull, but you notice one more thing on this Sig. There is no, you know, just like the Glock, there's no external slide safety or anything like that. And even on this one, there's no trigger safety. There's no nothing on the front of the trigger there. So it's just, man, it is what it is. The Glock is about 30 ounces fully loaded, which is 15 plus 1, so not quite as many rounds there. But with it being about a half inch or so, at least a half inch taller, and with it being about 7 ounces, almost a half a pound heavier fully loaded, of course, you know, you don't have to carry 18, could carry 15, but that being the case, this is probably not my first choice for concealed carry. This would, to me, this would be awesome to have in the nightstand or somewhere like that, especially with that RMR. It makes it real easy to see, you know, when the house is not fully lit. This would be great for that. I'm not a big fan of carrying larger handguns on my person, so to me, probably not the best concealed carry gun. Certainly it would work for others, maybe that have a little slimmer waistline than me, but I did hit better with the Sig, hit much better, as a matter of fact. Even with a little bit of speeding up the fire a little bit, I still hit better with the Sig than I did with the Glock, so I'm sure nobody's surprised about that. Once again, I'd like to thank Vans, Deer Processing, and Sporting Goods out on Highway 468 in Brandon for the loan of the firearm. Thanks, Andy and Todd. I appreciate it. Be sure and look them up on Facebook and Twitter. I hope you enjoy these videos. If you do, be sure to subscribe and like and share and all that good stuff. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.